Throughout the years, people have found ways to talk about death, from saying that they died to what they should say when they hear somebody has died. The first saying I want to talk about today is the biblical saying, ashes to ashes and dust to dust. And this appears a lot in the first book of Genesis, and one of those excerpts reads as, "By the sweat of your brow you will eat your food until you return to the ground, since from it you were taken, for dust you are, and dust you will return." And so basically that means what it sounds like it means. It means that you were created from dust and you will return to dust as you meet your end. Ashes to ashes has been used in prayer and also in media as well.
Ashes to ashes and dust to dust.
There are multiple ways to say that somebody has died, and you might recognize a few of them, and I'm going to list them off. Starting with passed, passed on, passed away, resting, rested in peace, deceased, departed, gone, gone away, lost his battle, lost his life, succumbed, crossed over, in a better place and didn't make it. And the less serious ones, walked the plank, 6 feet under, croaked, flatlined, perished, kicked the bucket, sleeping with the fishes, surrendered his life, slipped away, met his maker, met his demise, gave up the ghost, toes up, terminated, with angels, greeting the worms, gone west, pushing up daisies, turned to dust, went to Davy Jones' locker, became worm food, feeding the worms, bit the dust, checked out, popped its clogs, and withered away. There's also ones that describe their death, so if they died in water, it is described as their watery grave, and if someone is done for, they are referred to as becoming curtains, and vice versa. Euphemisms are really just a word or a phrase that puts things in a less harsher tone and put them more lightly, or to even give more of a blunt expression, and they are there to hide the actual meaning of the subject. But what about reacting to death? There are phrases like, "It isn't your fault," "They're in a better place," and a couple more like, "Is there anything I can do?" and "I wish I had the right words right now, just know I care." But why are there so many euphemisms and sayings about death? Well, mainly is because talking about death makes most people uncomfortable. We find ways to speak about it more easier and to express it and to understand it better. As you can see, there are a couple comical ones in there too. However, the death positive movement encourages people to say that someone has simply died and to face it head on instead of trying to hide it. I recommend the website The Order of the Good Death, and I'll link it down below if you're interested. We shouldn't just hide the fact that we die. Everyone dies. It's a part of life, and it's a natural thing to talk about. And if anyone wants to talk about death, I would be happy to. And until next time, see you later.